Hello, and welcome to my channel. This is pure fiction, so please don't take any of it seriously. This video contains a story about a relationship between boys, so if it disturbs you for any reason just leave. I don't own any of the Haikyuu characters or music or background art or anything other than the plot. This doesn't in any way show or describe or depict how the Haikyuu characters act. It is just for fun, so don't take any of this seriously. Enjoy. All text between parentheses represents thoughts. May 8, 2023, around 9 a.m. Oikawa turns in bed before slowly opening his eyes to the bright room. He turns in the bed and lies on his back before glancing at the empty couch facing him. Oikawa lets out a loud yawn as Daichi opens the door, as a warm smile spreads on his face once he spots Oikawa awake. "Morning, love, morning," Oikawa mumbles as he sits in bed while Daichi grabs the patient's table and drags it to Oikawa's bed. He places the bags on the table before taking out the food. He opens the bentos as Oikawa watches Daichi with wide eyes. "Wah, what's all of this? My mom dropped them before she went to work." Oikawa nods as Daichi sits near him on the bed. Oikawa stares at the chopsticks before letting out a long breath and staring at Daichi, who is pouring soup from the thermos. Is there a spoon?" Daichi glances in the bag before shaking his head. "I guess she forgot to put one." "It's not an issue, then I will feed you." "Yeah, right, like hell I will allow you to do that. Can't you get one from the cafeteria or something?" Daichi smirks as he watches Oikawa's frustrated face. "What's wrong with feeding you? Didn't you say I should behave like I usually do to help with your memory?" "I did. But you also said you won't do anything that will make me uncomfortable." "True, I am just feeding you. How will that make you uncomfortable?" "I am feeding you with your chopsticks. It's not like I am feeding you mouth to mouth, so I will make you uncomfortable." Oikawa's face heats up as he presses his lips with annoyance. He stares at Daichi, who is smirking at him. So damn annoying. This guy, how can he say that with a straight face? Such a tease. Daichi picks up a piece of an omelet before moving it closer to Oikawa's mouth. Oikawa glances at it before locking eyes with Daichi, who is still smirking at him. "Come on, open up." Oikawa just glares at Daichi, whose smirk turns into a smile. "I even used your chopsticks and not mine. So you won't complain that you don't want to eat after me. Unless you were annoyed because you wanted me to feed you mouth to mouth." "No." Oikawa's cheek turns into a deeper shade of red as he glares at Daichi, who lets out a chuckle. "Then open up." Oikawa's eye jumps between the food and Daichi and sighs in defeat as he opens his mouth. Daichi's smile spreads wider on his face, as he feeds Oikawa a piece of the omelet. "That wasn't hard, now was it?" "Hard? Hell no. Did I want to do it? Also, hell no." Oikawa complains in his heart with each bite he takes until they finish eating. Oikawa glares at Daichi as he packs the empty containers back into the bag. Oikawa pulls the table away before getting off the bed. "Where to?" "Bathroom." Daichi grabs Oikawa's hand to help him, but Oikawa snatches it away. "Come on, let me help you." "No, thank you, Koshi. Not my name. Don't be stubborn." "I am not, but I am fine." Oikawa gets off the bed and walks to the bathroom as Daichi trails behind him. Oikawa glances at Daichi, who stands with his arms crossed and leans on the door frame. "Can you, leave?" "No, Daichi." "What? Yesterday, I left, and you almost passed out." "Well, the keyword is yesterday. I am better today." "Better or not, I am not leaving." "Dude, I wanna pee, just fuck off." Daichi stays in his place as Oikawa continues to stare into Daichi, who doesn't seem to move. "For fuck's sake, I am fine. I won't pass out. I just wanna pee." Daichi lets out a sigh before nodding. "I am standing right against the wall. If you feel slightly dizzy or anything, just call me. And don't be stubborn," Daichi says as he steps outside. Oikawa rubs his temples before finishing his business and walking out. Daichi watches him as Oikawa walks back to the bed and sits on it. This guy is gonna be a pain in the ass if he is gonna shadow me everywhere. Daichi sits near Oikawa as the latter lets out a long sigh. "Daichi. Yes, love, I really am fine. I know, but I am still worried." I get you might feel I am being overprotective, but you were in an accident the day before yesterday. And after you woke up yesterday, you passed out. Also your memory. Oikawa places a hand over Daichi's hand before nodding at him. I am sorry, it's just. I get you are worried, but shadowing me won't change anything. I can't ask you not to be worried, but also, I can't be followed everywhere I go. And as much as I know you care about me, I know. Anyway, I won't be stubborn, but please at least allow me to use the bathroom alone. But, if I am feeling dizzy, I will tell you. I won't hide it if I am not feeling well, so don't worry. Daichi nods as intertwined his fingers with Oikawa's. Oikawa presses his lips together as he watches Daichi pull his hand to his lips and place a soft kiss on it before staring back into Oikawa's eyes as he runs his thumb over Oikawa's soft hand. Oikawa gulps as he fights the urge to pull his hand away as he stares at Daichi's brown eyes, which are still clouded with anxiety. I am sorry, I am worried of you. Daichi doesn't say anything as he shakes his head and continues to caress Oikawa's hand gently. Just tell me if you are not feeling well. And don't hide it from me. I promise I won't. I promise I won't worry you. Daichi nods as a nurse enters the room for the morning check before informing them that Oikawa will have to get a CT scan and an MRI scan today to detect the brain injury that is causing the memory loss. Oikawa opens his mouth to refuse before looking at Daichi and shutting his mouth. Man, the nurse should have come before I promised Daichi that. I don't wanna do it. Nothing is probably wrong with Sugawara's head. It is just me in his body. Oikawa bitterly nodded before the nurse left the room. Few hours pass and Oikawa is done with all the examinations. Daichi stayed stuck to him throughout the whole process until they made it back to the hospital room. Daichi sits on the couch, after making sure Oikawa is comfortable on the bed. Oikawa watches Daichi as he stretches his back before lying on the couch. He is his back. He has been sleeping on the couch for 3 days. Doesn't his back hurt? Are you staying here tonight too? Where else will I go? Home. Just go back and rest for tonight. I am not leaving you alone. But, also, you might be discharged tomorrow, depending on the results. So, 1 more night is fine. But, doesn't your back hurt? It is all right. So, it does hurt. As I said, it's only 1 more night. Fine. But if I don't get discharged tomorrow, you will go back home and get proper rest. As I said, I won't leave you alone. Daichi, Koshi, whether you are discharged tomorrow or next year, I am not leaving you alone. But you are not. I will be sleeping here, and you will just sleep at home only. It's not that I am asking you not to show up here again. Just sleep well at home. And in the morning, come back. Not happening. Also, you are not leaving me alone. There are so many nurses here who are monitoring my condition. I am not alone if anything happens. Anyway, for tonight, I am staying here. Oikawa just nods before picking up his phone from the table near his bed. Did my team know about the accident? They probably did, or at least Iwaizumi has informed them. Oikawa searches for his name on the internet, and his frown deepens as he scrolls through the recent news. Nothing. There is nothing about the accident. How? All the news are about me joining the Japanese league, but not one about the accident. Did the club really not know about this? It's not possible. The club should have called yesterday. I have a meeting with the coach. Iwaizumi would have answered and informed them. Oikawa presses his lips together as he navigates to his team's official website. He takes a deep breath before looking through the players' names before a frown surfaces over his features. My name is still listed there. Nothing has changed. Oikawa navigates to the official announcement page as his eyebrows meet each other. There is no new announcement about me there either. What the fuck is happening? Oikawa goes back to the official players page before pressing his picture, and his frown deepens even further. It is still as is. Nothing has changed. Not even the information about my first game has been updated. It's all still TBA. This should have changed by now. So, the team definitely knows. They are waiting for me to wake up to see how they will proceed. Probably. Why are you glaring at your phone? It's about Oikawa. Huh, what about him? It's about the accident. What? Is there any news about it? No, not quite. Then what? I am confused because there is nothing about it. Usually, if oikawa does anything, the internet will know about it within a few minutes. So, after a major accident like this, it's weird. It's probably Iwaizumi's doing. Daichi sits up and looks at Oikawa, who is still frowning. Why would you say so? Just a guess. With how protective he is over Oikawa, he probably hid the news or talked to the team about his condition or something similar. Especially with Oikawa's current condition. No one knows when Oikawa will wake up, so the team can't announce anything yet. Also, it is best if the world does not know before Oikawa is better. So, the team most probably is covering things up as much as they can so the news won't be leaked. But it is still weird. Like after a few hours, at least a nurse or someone would have leaked the information. But, nothing is even leaked. I don't know much about this stuff. But as I said, it's probably Iwaizumi's doing. Anyway, try to get some sleep. Tomorrow you have to wake up early for blood work. Oikawa nods before placing his phone on the table near the bed and closing his eyes. I hope things remain like this until I switch back. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you had fun. What do you think of the story so far? Don't forget to comment them. I love reading all your opinions of the fanfic.